All right, y'all, today is June 25th and it is time to get in the beehive. I'm super excited to see what they've done with that second super. So I'm gonna check that first, then I'm gonna look at the second super. I'm gonna see if the honey is capped over. We'll work on getting that honey extracted. I wanna check that second deep box. There's one frame that I don't like in there. I'm gonna see if I can swap it out. It's one that didn't have the extra wax on it, so stuff kind of falls off. And then I haven't looked at that very bottom deep box in a while, so I'd like to get in there today as well. And then after that, just dust them all with some powdered sugar. Okay guys, so this is what an outer frame looks like on the top super. All the frames are drawn out in there, and most of them are pretty covered. They're starting to put a little bit of nectar in there, and things are definitely looking good. You kind of see in the light there, there's a little bit of yellow on the left bottom. So they're definitely doing a good job. Usually they'll start in the middle of the box and work their way out. And this is the edge already, so they're looking good. So this right here is an outer frame from the first super I put on. As you can see, they're starting to cap it over. It's looking great. So this will definitely be ready for harvest next week. The side that's facing us right now, you can see pretty decently that they've drawn it out nice. It's just that back side is really ugly. So I'd like to take it, wax it, and see if they can do a little better job of drawing it out. So it's been about 20-30 minutes. I kind of lost track of time, but most of the bees are off of that frame, so I'm going to go ahead, grab it, and clear the rest of the stragglers off, and then take it in. So this is probably the ugliest frame that I have in the hive. As you can see, the bees are just attaching to the frame and not actually onto the plastic foundation. So they're doing some crazy things here. And whenever I go and pull it apart, you can see what happens is it just kind of breaks and falls off. So that's no good. And then because they're doing all these free building cells, these are actually drones. So they're building drones other places beside the drone comb, and drones are kind of known for having more of a row of mites in them once they hatch. So this is definitely a good frame to get out of there, redo. I'm going to scrape off probably all of that. I'm going to keep probably most of the honey on there. It looks like it's pretty good. I don't really want to take everything from them here. But if you look on the backside, the backside's really nice. So that is beautiful. And I don't want to go mess that up. So I'm just going to clean up the backside, put some more wax on it, and then I'll pop this back in the hive. Okay, so here's the finished result. There's still a little bit that isn't attached to the frame, but I don't want to tear it up too much more. I put some more wax on all the bare spots, so hopefully the bees will help fill it out better. And this is what is left over. So we have some drone comb. There is some honey in there, so I'm gonna let the bees eat all that up, take it back in the hive, do what they want to do. But that was everything that was not attached to the frame. That's just making a mess. So they will clean this up and get it looking good in no time. All right, so I got the beehive all settled in. I put that frame back, and they have a little buffet here. I just put it there. They're already finding it, so that's good. I might go ahead and put some petroleum jelly around just so the ants can't get to it. Good morning, everyone. Today is June 27th. It is a beautiful summer morning here. So on the agenda today, I am going to meet the loan officer out at the property we're gonna run through some things, and hopefully I will be good on that front. And then after that, I'm going to run to Tractor Supply because the chicks at my parents' house are out of food. And also, my dad said he heard one of them start to crow, or at least try to crow. So definitely a couple roosters. Don't know how many. Looking at them, 2 for sure, maybe 3. We'll see. But today should be a fun day. Looking forward to it, and I'll keep you guys updated on the property. So I just got done meeting with the FSA officer, and everything was really smooth. Basically, we just looked at the property and talked for a half hour. So all's good there. I'm actually at the property right now, so you're getting a little sneak peek, but you're not really seeing that much. So you've got to wait until it's officially mine before I show you. Today is June 18th, and I got some more chicken food at Tractor Supply the other day, and I also upgraded the chicks' water. They were kicking a lot of junk in there, so nice to have it up off the ground now, but they're doing great. There's a line started. They're all slowly taking their turns. So here is a piece that I broke off of that dirty frame earlier this week that had some drones in it. There's a lot of protein in this, so I'm gonna see if the chickens will eat it. Alright everyone, today is June 30th, and I got to get in the beehive today to take out the drone comb. It'll also give me a chance to look at the supers again, see what that honey's looking like. My friend may or may not be able to make Saturday work, so I went ahead and I got some equipment to go ahead and extract it myself. So either way, I'm definitely going to get some honey done. I just might not have the fancy equipment to do it, but that's fine. So there's only a couple frames really anyway. It's not like I have 10 hives to do, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, gear up, and hop in. So I have quite a few drones actively hatching, so definitely time to get it out. I took it out actually 2 days earlier. This is such a strong colony, they're going quick, so I think I'm gonna take it out even earlier next time, because if all of these were to pop, I would be overrun with varroa mites and in trouble. So nobody is actively hatching on the second frame here, so that's good. Okay, you guys, I sat here and watched long enough. You see this little thing running around? That's a varroa mite. So when these guys hatch, a bunch of these pop out with them. So that's why I do not want these things hatching in the hive. So in hindsight, probably should have taken it out just a smidge earlier, like this morning, instead of this evening, but I definitely still caught it in time, so that's good. So I've got that drone comb sitting out there in a plastic bedding bag for now in the sun. I'm gonna finish up the chickens and then I'm gonna go pop the drone combs in the freezer for 2 days. Well, there aren't very many wild strawberries left, but what is left I'm gonna give to the chickens here. I just got a little thing of water. It's kind of hot out, so go strawberry bobbing. And they're gone. All right, everyone, today I'm going to be harvesting some honey for the first time. I am super excited, but it's going to have to wait until next week's video, and I will show you guys the process and how it all turns out, but it's gonna be a fun day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.